That's how it's done, game friend. Thanks. I can't do that. I don't know how it's done. Wow, I got a match so quickly. It, I still hotkey my arc ships to my control group, even though I've fixed that with the auto control group. Um, with the somebody linked that to the whatchamacallit in the that file. Yeah, it's just like it's a habit that I've built in now that to the good find. Yeah. Oh, game friend. Oh, JXP. Do you know who you're playing today? Nope, it's not. I assume it's not seated until check-in time. Double vault. I could probably go third arc ship on double vault. It was fast expand double vault. I could probably do that. I just need to be on top of the prism micro here, which means I need these guys on the outside, not along the edge here, because then only one can attack at a time. Oh, game friend. Oh, this guy just gonna spam my chat all day. Why, game friend? Why JXP? No, mouse doesn't feel right. It feels not the correct speed, but I haven't changed anything. Oh, it's the gunk. Oh, the gunk in my on my mouse pad, of course, of course. From not washing my hands. Oh my god, this guy. This is actually probably terrible if I ever want to expand this direction. But that's okay.
Power levels marginal. Structure online.
No lie. There's actually a lot of scanner spots on this map, so maybe I should be making scanners.
Not enough luminite.
Not a moment to lose.
Requires more luminite.
My strength is yours.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Structure online. Conducting research.
A storm gate has appeared.
Energy to burn.
Our forces have secured a storm gate.
Research complete. Power low. Produce more power banks. Structure online. Our forces have engaged in battle.
What the fuck is going on? Dude, I can't click. Dude, this actually like something wrong with my mouse today or something. I feel incorrect. Really, game friend? Yes, really.
Structure online. Upgrade attained. Structure online. Not enough luminite. Conducting research. Unable to construct there. Structure online. Requires more luminite. Our forces have engaged in battle.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Our outpost is being assaulted.
A storm gate has appeared.
Structure
What happened to my arc ship? Okay. What is wrong with my mouse? It's like slower today. Like my sense feels like it got lowered, but but I didn't change anything. And I have my button on my mouse that changes my sense. It's set. I have it set to change the sense to the same sense, so it doesn't actually change my sense. What am I looking for here? I'm looking to turn off line drag. There was a hair underneath the laser. Would that make it slower though? Like it's like consistently slower. Like I feel like I'm like not moving as far as I'm used to with my mouse. Maybe I'm just weak. My hands can't move my mouse. Yeah, rocks in my mouse, as JXP says. I'm collecting rocks. Hello, Insia3000. Hello, sir. This is a game-friendly chat. Yes, game-friendly. We respect all the games. We lose all the games, too. This JXP guy. Wait, I didn't pick Celestial. What was I trying? I'm trying to, like, check something. Oh, I think I'm trying to check.
Scanning for hostiles. On high alert.
Why does this happen? I'm just spamming A moves here and it just stops.
All sensors green. Scanning for hostiles. On high alert. Prepared for action. On high alert. Scanning for hostiles.
I think the issue is that I'm getting into like box select. It's like
Prepared for action. On high
I'm like getting unsynced.
Prepared for action.
Like I think this is actually a skill issue, but like it wouldn't happen in StarCraft because I think the threshold for I don't know why they added move line threshold, but they didn't add box select threshold. Like I think my box select is like a pixel. I think that's what's happening, and that's why I can't A move. Like if you're holding left click, you can't A move.
Scanning for hostiles. Prepared for action.
And that's why it feels like I'm just continuously spamming A move here, and it just like it disappears.
High alert.
But I think it's because it thinks I'm like,
Sensors green. Prepared for action. Scanning for hostiles.
oh well. Next gen. It is what it is. I mean, actually, no. I shouldn't say it is what it is, because it could be different. It's just... it currently is what it is, I guess. But it could be different, and it could always have been different since the beginning of the game. But... that's okay. Anyways, so... Aurel's map pool, for some reason, is... well, not for some reason. For obvious reasons, is his own maps. I just don't have those maps downloaded, so we're gonna do that really quick. Molten Horizon. My fave POV, so relatable. Thank you, Guillotine. Welcome to the loser POV. Okay, so yeah, Scarlet Isle as says I have Scarlet Isle. It's just wait, it's the other ones. I don't have Molten Horizon. I just downloaded that one. I have Short Circuit and Magma Chamber. I don't think I have Black Spire though. No Black Spire. We gotta download that one. Black Spire. Oh. Wait. I guess I do have. I have it locally. I just haven't. I don't have it built. But I'm downloading the latest. I don't think it's changed, but I'm downloading the latest just in case. Okay, and then we can go to the editor. Hello, Mixu. Hello, Guillotine. I didn't actually say greetings. This one. Hello, hello. Okay, 1 second. Let me grab the maps and put them into a... Oh shit, but which one is which? I'm gonna grab the maps and put them in a map pack. He's missing... I don't know which one is which because he didn't name... He hasn't updated the maps since the new patch, so they're missing the names in on the, like... What was the one that I just built? I guess I can show this, but... GG? Oh, game friend. Look, it says... Wait, this is my map. What? Map.json. Untitled map. Right, so this is Molten Horizon, right? Because it was just built. Why not use the pool thanks made with already built maps? Aren't they mostly the same? Are you asking are you saying, like, in the 2v2? I mean, it's not a 2v2 tournament, but I'm confused what you're talking about. Well, I mean, well, okay. I mean, there's a couple things here, right? Like, I'm not it's Aurel's choice. Aurel put out the. It's a good question. It's a question for Aurel. But the other thing, or oh wait, no, you're saying, why not use the maps, like drag and drop those maps? I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're asking. If we don't use exactly what Aurel's sharing, the replays won't work. But Aurel didn't share anything though. Is what I like. I'm trying. I I think all today's pool was in that pool. No, because he has. No, because he has Molten Horizon in there. And if it was in that pool, then I wouldn't have to build it, right? But he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the names in the map name. So, do I add it? You can't touch it? No, I understand that. That's where I would change it. Is what I mean. But like, is that worth it? Are people already like? Let me see. I need to open cursor, but I have files open already in there. Oh, game friend. Oh, JXP. Looks like we aren't on the same side of the bracket for some reason. Incredible. Actually, a tragedy. Um, I think it's too late. Well, I don't know. Are we ready? Is it seated? Like, should I bother trying to set this up? Dude, it's always so. Hi, Gator friend. Hello, Turla. Why am I a Gator? Okay, bracket is fine. I'll see. But if I put like the map pack together, right? Then is Data a game friend? What does that mean? Hello. Oh, is that a game friend? You know, like Gators. I love Storm Gators. Yeah, it's up. Okay, well, I guess it's too late. Maybe we just don't play on Molten Horizon. How about that? Is that like a novel and cool idea that people can get behind? Are all the tourneys taking place in custom maps? Because that just makes sense. Yeah. See, I mean, what happens, right? Well, I mean, yeah. So to answer your question, yes, it's on custom maps. But the issue that I'm talking about here is that because Aurel hasn't named his maps in his files, right? They show up as untitled map, and they overwrite whatever the untitled map is, and so they don't actually show up here. So I either have to change it or we don't play those maps, and I feel like it's not worth the effort to do it now because people would have to distribute the maps. I don't know. Maybe it is worth the effort to do it now. But I don't know if we're starting. I don't know if I'm supposed to play. I guess I could do it after I lose. We need maps seeded by one person. Yes, exactly. And it should have been done prior to this. I mean, I guess I could have if I had the foresight. I guess I could have done it prior to starting, but oh well. Who's Gunk on Discord? Is it just Gunk? How do I find people? I don't know who Gunk is on Discord. Hey, how come I can't? Where's the challenge? Okay, here it is. Has Frostgiant announced like anything since launch week, like a custom map browser? Not to my knowledge. Last I heard is that Tim Horton has. No, I'm kidding. Tim Morton has kidney stones or something. Poor guy. That was the last news I heard. Gunk is Gosukon. Okay. Thank you, JXP. How do I type? Is that an underscore in his name, or how do I ping this guy? Tim Hortons Storm Cafe. All right, let me disable streamer mode so I can see names. Um, Gosu underscore K's. I don't see this person in the Discord anyway. I see that they have a Twitch that has been messaged in the Discord, but I don't. How do I? Maybe he blocked you. What did he block me for? If he or she or they, what did they block me for? I mean, I assume not, but game friend zoned. Disaster. Good morning. Hi. Did you just wake up 8 minutes after? Did you check in? Are you? You're not even. Oh, wait, you are here. You're just in the second round. DM'd ya? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, sorry. Discord messages. I gotta turn back on streamer mode now that I've now that I can see names. Now that I figured out who Gunk is. Hello, hello. Okay. What are the rules? What for map picking? It's best of 3. It's 5. What was it? Probably. We just each get a ban. Okay. Um. Let's ban. Actually, I do have Black Spire. Why do I have Black Spire? Didn't I like? I tried build. I guess maybe Black Spire has the name in the map, and whatchamacallit doesn't. Maybe. No, wait. Molten Horizon is here. Did I just like completely lie about the names? Not. Maybe I just. I'm totally wrong. It helps to spell it correctly. Horizon zone. Um. I think I don't know why the maps show up now. Maybe I'm blind. I thought the maps weren't here, so I guess we can play them. I guess I did build them, but they're not all the same as what's been distributed because I'd have to build them myself. Minus molten. Actually, I don't even know what molten looks like, but minus molten. I need to blow my nose really quick. Alright, just getting gunk on the friends list. Oh, I forgot to bring my camera back up after I finished blowing my nose. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go? Did he crash? Did they crash? I'm reopening chat because I'm not actually in game. Where did they go? Come back, Gunk. I hope Gunk wins. What? Yeah, this is what Grimmy feels like when people are rooting against him in his own chat. Your match has arrived. Why did he ping me? I'm already talking to him. Okay, yeah, they crashed. Oi, you said you closed chat. Can't blame me. I reopened it. I said this guy, this Turlock guy, not listening. I'm kidding. This guy is not listening to every single word I say. I can't believe it. Me so. Okay, closing chat. Nah, I'm still adding my arc ship to the control group, man. After like 50, 80 games, it becomes muscle memory, and I just don't need to do it. Actually, it was probably closer to like 50 games when that got figured out. This is also probably like a really... I guess I have to play macro on this map. Yes, okay, dude, there's something with my mouse. It's just slower today. Like, I was one tile to the left of where I actually wanted to be.
Not enough luminite.
That did not feel like 70 ping. It like showed up a second later. Fast expand, no Therium mining. Am I too early for Therium mining? Brax is coming up. I mean, I think regardless I get a third base here. Third arc ship. I imagine it's gotta be hogs. It's just, I think, probably not optimized for Therium mining.
Requires more luminite.
Gonna be expanding to the right. I guess I could put my chamber out here. I want everything like behind my prisms so that way I can attack with the prisms, but I think because it seems like hogs might be a little bit later, it's okay to do this, I guess? I don't know.
Structure online. Requires cascade field. Unable to construct there. Not enough luminite.
Here come the hogs.
Online. Power reserves low.
It's quite a bit of hogs, actually.
Surge on you.
Conducting research.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
I thought the hogs are just gonna show up at my front door, but they're not here. Oh, they're there.
Born for this.
A storm gate has appeared.
Research complete. Requires more luminite.
Tremble at my approach.
Enemies are securing a storm gate. Intervene quickly.
Is
Structures online.
Our enemy has claimed a storm gate.
the hour is at hand. Not a moment to lose. May the enemy fall. I stand ready.
Power low. Produce more power banks.
Actually, I don't really want this chamber, but that's okay.
The hour is at hand.
Conducting research.
My strength is yours.
Upgrade attained. Structure online.
Energy to burn.
Not enough luminite. Structure online. Upgrade attained.
Enemies beware.
Structure.
A lot of hogs. Maybe I should be making more Kree.
Research complete. Upgrade attained.
Battle is ours. Our move.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Structure online.
Gain advantage.
Upgrade attained.
Zalu Bewa.
A storm gate has appeared.
Upgrade attained.
The hour
Enemies
is
are
at
securing a storm gate. Intervene
On
quickly.
to victory.
Need more Therium. Upgrade attained.
Advance to target. Press the attack.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
War tattoo.
Structure online.
Annihilated. Seize the initiative.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Zalu Bewa.
Oh, game friend. Oh, JXP. JXP versus Sysote or Sisote. Now JXP gets to fight MSRM. Oh, I forgot to ready up. All right, no more chat. Best of luck, JXP. I know you can do it. Otherwise, I'll raid into you, JXP. I don't even know if Jay is streaming. I don't think he's streaming.
Requires more luminite. Unacceptable placement.
Oh, well, that got neither base. Well, he overcharged, so he either got... He probably... I don't know. Van should take this base for the extra Therium, but it's possible that they took the Therium there. They definitely fast expanded, though, right? Because of the overcharge? Or I could be getting Bunker Rush. And if I'm getting Bunker Rush, then I'm just dead. But... I should have scanned... I thought I could get all 3 bases with that scan, but I guess not. It doesn't look like I'm getting Bunker Rushed. Or if I am, it's on the low ground.
Requires cascade field.
I don't think there are any scannerable trees on Scarlet Isle. What? I thought I reassigned this one. I guess I didn't. Skill issue. Oh, triple expansion. Holy.
May the enemy fall.
Power reserves lowering.
Is yours.
Structure online. Not enough luminite. Conducting research.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Born for this. Energy to
Structure online.
forged in light.
A storm gate has appeared. Enemies are securing a storm gate. Intervene quickly.
Requires more luminite. Research complete.
Face your doom.
Structure online. Not enough luminite.
Thing
Requires more luminite.
to lose. The path.
Not enough luminite.
The hour is at hand. My strength is yours.
forces have secured a storm gate. Structure online. Upgrade attained. Structure online. Upgrade attained. Structure online. Insufficient power. Shutting systems down. Upgrade attained.
Denied. Moving to position. Tremble at my approach. The hour is at hand. Taking ground. Surge onward.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Online. Conducting research.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Surge onward. Born for this.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Stand ready.
Structure online.
Enemies beware.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
A storm gate has appeared.
Annihilating. Seize the initiative.
Conducting research. Structure online. Select a
I
different
fight to
location.
win.
Our forces have secured a storm gate. Research complete. Upgrade attained. Structure online.
Power low. Produce more power banks.
Conducting research. Upgrade attained.
Gain advantage. Enemies beware. Eagle.
Structure online.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
No, my cabal. Okay. Gave me the good GL. All right. GG's, Mr. Gunk. or Mrs. Good GG's gunk. Now we gotta play against the Snocks. Are you winning or are you getting gunked? Dude, not today. Not getting gunked by a gunk. We are we're gonna get Snoxtired though. Mr. Snoxtired. Hello, Siema. 50,000, dude, that's not a scannable tree in sight. I know. Aurel specifically said, oh, the doodads, I mean the perchable trees drop frames, so he doesn't have any of them on his maps. He doesn't have any scannable trees, and it's like, okay. He's a cell player too. It's just like it's it's crazy. Oh, the gunk. Oh, GG goes to code or goes to coon. Ian, correct me if you'd like. Alright, Snox, where are you? I guess we have to... I was inviting you to party, but I guess we have to do... Pick man. Snoxstar impersonating gunk. Gosu Khan. Okay. Okay. Snox says I can just pick. Let's do Magma Chamber since we haven't done that one.
Requires more limonite. Not enough limonite.
Excuse me. I don't know if the noise cancellation cancels out my sneeze, but excuse me just in case. Fast expand into 1-1. So I think we'll go for third arc ship here.
Requires more limonite. Not enough luminite.
It's probably like a fast 3 shrine or something like that.
Structure online. Requires more luminite.
This map for sure has perchable has scanner trees though.
Structure online.
Oh, he's chopping them down. I can't.
Quiver and quake.
I don't know where the other sets of trees are. Over here, over here. Okay.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Structure online.
Oops, I think I showed myself.
A storm gate has appeared.
Moving to position. Surge. I am unstoppable.
Research.
I think this is kind of a disaster. Oh, were all my units just sitting over here? They weren't moving over? Okay, well that's fun. I was selecting my whole army.
We're out of power. Build more power banks.
Stand ready.
Structure online. Not enough luminite.
The hour is at hand. Taking ground. Energy burn.
Dude, why does it take so long for them to attack?
Requires more luminite.
Tremble at my approach.
Not enough luminite. Upgrade obtained.
What am I supposed to be using my energy on here?
My stomping ground. My strength is yours.
Structure online.
Tremble at my approach.
Power levels marginal. Need more thelium. Our forces have engaged in battle. Our forces have engaged in battle. Our forces forces have engaged in battle.
Structure
For
online.
this, not a moment to lose.
Wait, what? I held position them. Why did they move? What the fuck, man? I'm getting trolled.
Detained.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Insufficient power. Shutting systems down.
Why is my rally to the top right? Such a fascinating game we're playing here.
Face your doom.
Our forces have engaged in battle. Our outpost is being assaulted.
The enemy. I stand ready.
Our outpost is being assaulted.
Upgrade attained.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Research complete. Structure online.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Where's my army? What? What did it do? It got literally nothing done. Okay. My army, I tab back to my army. It's literally 5 units. What happened to my army? Let's go back to the tried and true. I need to remember to put power banks at all my bases.
Requires more luminite.
Especially when I have millions of dollars in the bank just floating. Millions of Luminite dollars. Mass expand, Vault Conclave. Yeah, probably just do the same thing, I think.
Not enough luminite. Requires more luminite.
Structure online.
I think this time we're not going to do the prism pull because he made army for the Stormgate anyway. The idea behind the prism pull is to force army, but if he's going to make army anyway, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But he might not do it this time, so maybe I should just maybe I should do the prism pull.
Power reserves low. Structure online.
No!
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Charge for battle.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Forged in light. I stand ready.
A storm gate has appeared. Our enemy has claimed a storm gate.
Must be placed within the field. Structure online. Power levels critical. Need more power.
Born for this. May the enemy fall. Energy to burn. Kina be told.
Retained.
The hour.
Retained. Retained. Need more fuel.
Born for this.
Structure online.
Quiver and quake. I am unstoppable. Ground. I stand my stomping ground. Forward.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
The hour is at hand.
Upgrade attained. Structure online.
May the enemy fall. Born for this.
Not enough moonlight. Upgrade attained. Structure online.
The hour is at hand.
Upgrade attained.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate soon.
Upgrade attained. Structure online.
May the enemy fall.
A storm gate has appeared.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Not a moment.
Wait, what the fuck is happening here? Oh my god.
Intervene quickly.
Our forces have engaged in battle.
Power banks at every base except for my main.
Our enemy has claimed a storm gate. Structure online.
Must be placed within the field. Our outpost is being assaulted. Structure online.
Forged in light.
Our outpost is being assaulted. Research. Conducting research. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Our forces have engaged in battle. Upgrade obtained.
I don't have the upgrade. Okay. The main. Oh well. All right. Let's see. What is MSRM JXP doing? Are they winning? No JXP stream. Sad. Snox Tarid. Oh my goodness. I got Snox Tarid. Game 10. Matt TV. I guess Matt TV kind of sounds normal though. MTV? That's pretty good. Wait. I'm rating Grimmy. Wait, okay. Is there anything to cast? Like, so Grimmy will obviously be in his own game. I think Bayo said he's gonna cast that one. Wait. Well, I was saying wait, like, is there anything for me to? Is HYY Aurel playing? What is this bracket right here? Aurel Nevea ended a while. MSRMJ started way before I started, so I assume that they're done. They're starting game 3 of MSRMJ. Oh, Aurel. Okay, okay. Let me take a look. Let me peek at my friends list. What is MSRMJ? MSRMJ are in Molten Horizon right now. So hypothetically, right? Bayo is in this game. Actually, Bayo's in Mixigrimmy, right? And then Bayo would have a Snoxtire Mixie. So MSRM would be, or MSRMJ is probably finishing. Aurel has his POV. I guess I could sit in and watch the Aurel HYY. HYY has been sitting here for an hour. He doesn't even need to wake up. He can wake up way later. Just be high seed every time. Tell Jay to remake so we can watch. Hey Jay. Jay, hello. Can you guys just replay your games for us live? Matterino woke up late. Were you signed up for the tournament and you didn't check in? You just got to be a higher seed and then you don't have to, it doesn't matter whether you're late or not. SMH Matarino. Wake up on time. This is important stuff. You have to safe Stormgate. Safe Stormgate. Alright, what is Bayo actually watching right now? Dog. And what is Grimmy doing? He's watching Bayo. Grimmy is waiting for Bayo because Bayo wants to cast Mixie Grim. They're holding up the bracket. Oh, I did see that. I thought that had already happened. I didn't know Bayo is currently casting Aurel Nevea and told Mixie Grim to hold up. Let me message. I'll keep an eye on the Steam thing to see if JMSRM have more games, but I feel like they're probably done because they started before Snoxter and I. Duma. What does that mean? If I was an ABG, I'd lose my shit. Why? If they cast semis one at a time, I might lose it. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't that's the par for the course, right? Is to cast to hold semis and finals, but they're also holding round 2. Are you just saying that that ABGs are impatient? HYY SMH my head. Anyways. Aurel Nevea Star Game 3, it must be 1-1. Playing on Black Spire Station, Aurel's map. He knows exactly where all the perchable trees are. And they're exactly none. Nevea had him dead? And then something happened. She doesn't proxy a farm with her personal perma effigy. Oh, yeah. On the whatchamacallits around the storm gates to have a forward shroud. I think the tech that I cannot speak. The tech that it's not really tech. The realization, the frame of mind that I've kind of shifted to, at least playing Cell. I don't know about the other races. Actually, not for Vanguard. But your supply structures are really they're just defensive structures, and the supply is an added benefit. like the it seems like you just want to proxy put tribute pyres like as defense everywhere, and you just get supply. I mean it does obviously cost imps. So it's a little bit not what I'm saying for Infernal, but for Celestial, right? You just kind of I have no power problems like past like the first like I don't know 3 minutes of the game, unless I lose like an arc ship. If I lose an arc ship, then I have power problems. But like I kind of just wanna like I end up just throwing a ton of power banks all over the place. Nevea Star applying a little bit of pressure with these fiends here. I don't know if I don't. Oh, Jay just finished. Let's see. Did you win, Jay? Let's see. Jay, did you win? Is there more game? Oh, Jay says no. 2-1. Sob. Okay. Well, Bale's gonna go over to Mixagrimi after, so we can follow winner of Aurel Nevea to HYY. Sorry, I'm trying to change my title with
A storm gate will activate soon.
my okay. Aurel v Nevea star. Oh well, I got one game at least. That's pretty good. 2 passive the last game, I think. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't really been like reviewing my games to see what I could even possibly do better. I mean, okay, I think my tech timings are a little bit sus. Or maybe my macro is just terrible, because I end up with like up like a lot of bases and a lot of money but no units. So maybe I just need more chambers. So I heard Grimmy say that he goes for like 6 chambers, but I get that's the I don't have a number that I'm aiming for. So now I'm starting to aim for like 6 chambers and produce off of that. I just don't have the money for that though. Even on 3 base saturation, like I can't like expand, I feel like. Aurel going for a Star Forge heavy build, not any chambers. Which is I mean, it's interesting, but I think it just loses to Brute Gaunt, right? They just don't have enough range to be like Blink Stalkers. If she proxies a farm here with the push, it's GG, I think. For perma effigy, probably. I mean, even this is like, oh no, okay, well you're gonna lose the, oh, it doesn't quite lose the effigy here. I mean, it is like a big cost to like get the perma effigy, but then you turn all the prisms into phantoms, and that's just such a huge difference. Judicator node moment. Yeah, and it's surged. Okay, perma effigy, or not perma effigy, just effigy, and these guys are cursed now, so I'm gonna get a couple phantoms. Yoru's coaching Novea Star paying off. Holy moly, says JXP. Big Yoru. Still getting Judy. I mean, still like, this thing is still surged, or rather surged again. Novea just fighting into it here. Now it's done. Now it's out of energy. Now you should fight. Okay, that's got surged again. Now you should run away. Endless surge on this one Judicator node. Surge heals as much as the repair post, right? I don't know what the repair rate is, but the surge heal is 30 HP a second. She's gonna lose everything to Judicator, I know, yeah. There's another Judicator here. These guys are low. The recall, that's a crazy recall. The recall is probably a glitch, but Nevea losing her army here. I mean, it's 3 bases. I mean, there was 0 economic damage done to Nevea, right? There's 21 guys on the natural, but that's okay. Lost a little bit of critical mass for Nevea, but I mean, it's still like, this is pretty good economically. It just needs to expand a little bit, get a little bit more production, I think. And I think just Aurel is not a great spot. Except for the fact that he has vectors. So I mean, he can do a lot. Imagine Van having drop down Repair-O-Matic as top bar. Well, okay, to be fair, it's like you have to have the sentry post, and it's like a drop down. It's drop down Repair-O-Matic in the sense that you put a Bob in the post. That's kind of the same. Well, okay. and it starts attacking. I don't know. Different reactions. I think Aurel can just win here. Maybe. With just vectors? Yeah, I don't think... I feel like Nevea probably doesn't have the production. Yoinking the Necrolust with the Weaver. Splitting the army here is ill-advised, but I guess you're running away from the Necrolust, right? So, you know, not a whole lot you can do there. Aurel almost fully saturated on 4, just essentially fully saturated on 4. Nevea now getting the 4th base up. Vector's kind of doing a lot. Nevea just doesn't have critical mass here, doesn't have the production to build back up to fight these vectors, it feels like. HYY is saying she's dead now. I always thought charge just shuts down vectors, maybe not. Does Nevea have charge? I don't think Nevea... Oh, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, I always just assume that vectors just suck because they have 4 range and like everything can outrange it except for brutes. Like, okay, did Aurel like AFK? Oh, he just left. Did he crash? Or maybe he was just like, maybe he went home to macro and then as soon as he lost all of that he, I don't know what happened. It seemed like maybe he went back to macro and then lost all his vectors, maybe. But also, there was no GG, right? Maybe he crashed. Aurel crash, yeah, okay. Alright, extend the tournament by 3 hours. Hold on, let me go through this Aurel Taco Bell ad real quick. Oh, I should be running ads. I'm not doing my due diligence. People have to watch pre-roll when they come to my stream. 80-minute round 1. And we're going into game 4. Maybe I shouldn't feel so bad about holding up the bracket when we have games like this, or like holdups like this. Bayo's saying, do we think Aurel was far enough ahead? I think it depends on if Aurel was going to attack there. If Aurel like continues attacking, I think Aurel can keep Nevea away from critical mass, but I think if Nevea has time to stabilize, then I think Nevea could win. Aurel saying, let me check replay. It's a little bit of a biased situation. No way it should be given to Aurel. That's... Are you saying it should not be given it? Yeah. I mean... Let's see. I think if I had to pick somebody... Yeah, you can miss microvectors by what... Yeah, I think if I had to pick, I would still lean towards Aurel, but I think it's close enough to not... I think it's close enough to regame if they want. Yeah, it's not like he had plus 100 supply. I mean, he's up a base, but you have to be up a base as Cell. His army kinda, I think, outright wins against Nevea's current army. It's... Yeah, I mean, I still lean towards Aurel, but I think it's close enough that it just doesn't... Wow, Bale putting it at 75-25. I'd put it closer to like 60-40. Actually, okay, maybe 70-30. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to quantify it. HOY just chilling, wondering why he didn't just sleep in. I thought it was GG and HOY called it too. Well, a rail crashed. And a Novea didn't. I mean, hasn't conceded. Where's Novea? She was dead for sure. What do you mean? But if I'm Novea, I'm taking the regame. SMH my head. HRY no faith in Novea. and so much faith in a rail. She's gonna cook him this time. Yeah, yeah. Did you give her some coaching? make the proxy farm. I totally didn't tell her to proxy a farm. Oh, Bayo says Mixie Grimmy just play. Who's gonna cast it then? should I jump over? Who is Oh wait, Bayo would just watch the winner of this versus HIY. Maybe I should just go cast Mixie Grimmy. I'm just gonna make 50 Ventex if Aurel wins. But Mixie... I said Mixie Grimu? He already told them to go play though. 50 med tags. What, against his vectors? Do you think he's gonna make vectors against... Do you think he's gonna make vectors against Vanguard? Mixie and Graboo. Alright, I think the ads are done now. Apologies for the ads, if anybody cared. I think it'd kill everything except Sabers. But like, what if he shows up with like Argent Kree, like before you get medtags? I bet you could right-click Seraphims down with medtags, probably.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm
Fast
gate will
Nano, the build is
activate
probably
soon.
way worse than just spamming Hawks, but it's good memes. I'd be sad to miss it if I go watch Mixie Grimmy.
A storm gate has appeared.
This is some interesting building placement. Like, are the prisms like... I guess they all can reach. She changed her strat. Oh my god, you know? This is like the strat that like... This is what I would lose to as Cell. Losing to like 4 like not forcing enough units out. But also, like, how do you force units out? Like Infernal can just take this number of bases safely. In fact, you could probably take 5 and just like have 0 issues. I mean, like, so like if I run in with like 3 Kree, like this army. Okay, actually, maybe this army can't handle 2 base Kree or something like that. No, I feel like this army can handle 2 base Kree like easily. Where's the imp, Novea? Send it. Novea's doing the 4 base macro play, not the all in proxy thing. No, Mixie Groovy started without lobby code. Feels bad, man. What the fuck, man? That's crazy. They're in game. What the? I see that they're in game. Mixie was in chat here. He was here. This guy. Okay, I will leave my friends list open here to see when they end. Where's the effigy? Is it already sniped? Applying cursed. Oh, it's over there. Okay. We need some proxy farms, like HIY said. Where are you going? I guess just building up a little bit more of a mass here. So much money for Novea. 3 vaults, 2 and 4 vaults, 1 conclave. Adding on another vault and another base there. Oh, there's 2 conclaves. I'm blind.
Dimensional rift detected. A storm gate will activate.
Seeing is hard. A lot of star forges for Aurel here, building his buildings in like little like blobs here. Taking his
A storm
5th
gate has
base.
appeared.
So they're equal in bases, which is not good for Aurel. Charge coming in. Getting a couple of guys stunned. I feel like Charge like used to do a lot. Did they like Shadow reduce the charge time? Or have I just never noticed just because I don't play Infernal? Oh no. Need to apply curse. It's a lot of sabers. What do you do against sabers? What do you do against this many sabers as Infernal? Like, it. You just need a lot of like. Like, how do you get this many sabers? How does Aurel have so much money? I mean, this is a great attack. Like, this is a great multi-prong. It's not, like, the frontal assault was not very ideal. But I mean, clearing out the top right base might not be worth it, but is good. You know, it's not as terrible as this might seem. Because most of Nevaeh's army is gone. But traded out for a base. So many sabers. Like, I'm thinking you just get Spriggans, but because Aurel is doing this mech, like this vector saber build, it's like you can't. Spriggans don't do anything, right, against this many vectors. I think it's just magic how Aurel gets this number of sabers, though, because in my games, I wouldn't, like, I don't build sabers because I can't build up to them. Like, I can't get to that number. Nevaeh problem, money not spent. Yeah, that's fair, I think. I think that's a fair criticism. Probably could have been ahead in bases, but then even if you're ahead in bases, what do you make against that many sabers? Lots of fiends, maybe? Aurel just greeted hard. Alright, HIY Aurel, good luck. I'm gonna ping Mixu Grimmy for their series in a second. Actually, I'll just do it now, just before before they start their next one, even though they're still in game. She gets wide-eyed when attacking, forgets to spend, but once the sabers come out as hard, 2 units that hard counter your entire roster. I'm thinking about, yeah, I guess it is kind of like, that is kind of the Exodia comp for Celestial, I guess, is enough sabers and enough vectors. I don't know. I feel like if I have that army, I just lose it. I don't understand. I don't quite understand what's the difference here. Maybe the difference is that I've never built more than like 3 Starforges. And Aurel had like 6, so he had like 6. He got critical mass of sabers just instantly. Because I can't. My problem is that I am never able to get critical mass of sabers. But if I just have critical mass of Starforges, then I would instantly get critical mass of sabers, right? You can't go Spriggan, you can't go Brute, you can't go Gaunt. Hellborn and Weaver won't get their value. You just have to kill them before it gets there. I guess. I mean, yeah, I often just die before I get there. I guess I could just not. I guess I could just not build chamber units, but I feel like I just die before that. I just can't play this style. Also, biggest problem for me when Shroud comes under base and Hellborn Gaunt Brutes are just killing me. Yeah. Yeah. And they kill all your prisms. Alright, Mixu Grimmy finished. Are they gonna see my message? If they start another game, I'm gonna be so sad. I guess I could jump in the Grimmy's chat. Let me see.
I don't know what Molten Horizon is, so let's do a short circuit. I also don't know if I even have Molten Horizon. I don't see it here. Short circuit, everybody's favorite. I'll make it public.
Oh, it's public. Grimmy the goat. I think she'd have won the first game on Black Spire. She focuses the tower. She lost like 20 supply to... Yeah. Well, okay. Focusing the tower is difficult because of all the other units around. But I would also... I think I probably would back off. I'd have to look at the game again, but... We have Mixie versus Grimmy. I didn't ask what the status was. I don't know who won game one. I guess... I'm gonna guess it's Grimmy based on the chat. Based on Grimmy's chat. So, we have Grimmy playing as Infernal. Is the blue Infernal here on the top left on Short Circuit. And we have Mixu, the red Vanguard on the bottom right here. Starting to do his fast expand at around a little bit, a tad late. I mean, not. I don't intend this as criticism, but it could have been. Actually, no, that's pretty much on time. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. That was very close. Shrine first for Mr. Grimmy. Mixie playing Van GG again. The timeline has been corrected. I think Mixie's been playing Van GG. At least last week he did. But we have 1-1 out of Mr. Grimster. Going for that fast expand into Vault Conclave. The this imp mines a little bit of Ethereum. Oh, he's rallying him over to Luminite after. Interesting. Grimmy here not abusing. Is abusing? Not abusing. No, partially abusing. One of the guys on the outside. Okay, he's partially abusing the. He's not okay. He's not using the return cargo trick. He's not spamming return cargo to get that little bit of extra Luminite. I think he did it with the 2 extra workers there. What an honorable chap, honestly. Going up to 3rd shrine. just now using one of his production charges. Mixu, on the other hand, going for those head hogs. 7 guys on Therium across all bases here. Adding on another mech bay and a depot, because, yeah, he will be supply blocked soon. He overcharged for this as well, I think. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, he did overcharge. I guess he overcharged for the first mech bay, and then it was lasted long enough to almost get the second mech bay. But the one scouting brute trying to fight, do a little skirmish against the Lancer Hog duo that often pops out for Vanguard. Kills that brute, turns into a fiend. Grimmy doing pretty well. Or sorry, well, makes you coming out on top against the single brute. But regardless, Grimmy going up to Ritual Chamber, still on 1-1 production, playing this, I think, pretty greedy, but I'm not familiar with this matchup anymore in this current patch.
Dimensional rift detected.
But I guess
Stormgate
it's
will
probably
activate soon.
enough 1-1 production with, as long as you have gaunts and you're on Shroud, it's probably good enough to hold hog pressure. At least that's what it's seeming like. Makes you probably gonna take a third base here as he's overcharging, and he's got the money for it. Oh no, he doesn't have the money for it anymore. What did he overcharge for? A machine lab. Okay, he's getting the hog upgrades. It's a pretty committed 2-base stuff against Grimmy's 1-2 production. He's got the ritual chamber. Did Chakrams already finish? No, it did not. Okay, so he's not gonna be applying curse. Hasn't quite researched it yet. Grimmy catching a couple hogs out. Has his temp effigy here. Now researching chakrams. So he can apply that curse, which will be very helpful against the hogs here. Grimmy unable to disengage from this just because hogs are pretty fast, but also at the same time makes he doesn't want to lose any hogs because losing hogs is no bueno. He snuck a couple of them around. Oh, now applying curse to a couple units here, but it's just Grimmy just doesn't have the critical mass to be able to deal with the hogs here. And he can't disengage because of the speed of the hogs, but making use of this wellspring for that juicy, 2% healing every second? That's like, 50 seconds to heal up to full? Mixu now expanding with a... Is this the third overcharge coming out of this command post? He's using these overcharges. Very well. I need to figure out how to use my cell arcship energy. But we have a little bit of pressure coming out of Mixie here. He's got critical mass of hogs. He probably could take this fight. He would lose a lot because of the curse from Shroud. This imp is lazy. Not sure what he's doing here. Grimmy looking to take a fourth base, which would be a third expansion. Makes you just catching it as soon as we're there. No cancel. Minus, what? How much does it cost now? 300? Weaver getting one guy. Perma effigy expanding this shroud here, so these gaunts are gonna, deal a lot of damage to these hogs. Mixu's gonna have to pull back. He probably sees this Harbinger here, so Grimmy could do some fancy things. Mixu adding on more mech bays. He's got his portable shroud from that Harbinger. Constantly applying curse. Maybe I'm talking about curse too much. This Harbinger taking a lot of damage, barely surviving at 17 HP with the Weaver inside of it. Mixu, if he's brave enough, might go up that ramp to try to kill the Harbinger, but the Harbinger's back up in the air. Unlucky for Mixu, Stormgate's in the top right, just between him and Grimmy's army. Well, Grimmy's army is in between Mixu and the Stormgate. But anyways, Grimmy placing these Oh,
A storm gate has appeared.
they do see each other. Unclear if Mixu saw it on the mini map though. Probably did not, since he's not moving. He's not reacting to this drop coming by. So just barely missed it. Too many things going on. Grimmy abusing the oh no, I'm sorry, Mixu's already there. But I think abusing the fact that you don't get an attack notification. But Mixu's on top of things. In at least pulling the guys off of the line. Not quite in the follow up here. But it's difficult to be in two places at once. Oh, game friend JXP says. Oh, JXP. Mixu pulling back away from the gaunt blob. This is enough hogs as long as they're not shrouded. Okay, they are shrouded now, so now they're applying curse, and I think that's probably a Grimmy victory here if Mixu sticks around. Getting a couple bugs here with the transforming, but oh, the reinforcements have arrived, and Mixu ends up winning that just because of these guys that were split off to defend the main have come home, or come not home, come to the front line. But Grimmy has a macro shrine at his Ethereum here, building up a lot of turrets and defensive structures, tribute pyres. Mixu's going to get the Stormgate here. Van GG says JXP. Grimmy has a lot of money here, spending all of it on imps just now. Mixu poking around, looking for to deal some damage with his Void Prowlers here. Where is... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what is Grimmy's supply in? And it's in Harbinger drops. He's doing a lot of damage, keeping Mixu on his toes. Mixu's trying to look around for extra bases here, trying to see if he can do a little bit of damage. But Mixu here, taking some economic damage. I'm not sure how many workers Grimmy got here, but it doesn't seem... I mean, this is keeping Mixu at home, but it doesn't seem like that this did a whole lot of damage here. The hogs have sieged up to guarantee that Harbinger won't be going anywhere. This Harbinger, not sure what happened there. It like teleported for a second, but that Harbinger also going down. A lot of Hellborn for Grimmy here. Maybe gonna lose one to the Void Prowlers. Just kidding. That one stays alive. But we have a lot of Gaunts for the Hogs, and we have the Harbingers for the Vulcans. So it doesn't quite seem like an getting a move leashed. Losing half of his uh-oh. This is no bueno for Grimmy here. Losing half of his Gaunts before the fight even started. Has 3 Harbingers. Does he have the Harbinger stun upgrade?
Dimensional rift detected.
Couple hogs sieging to zone out the Harbinger. I don't think that... Yeah, we do not have the Seismic Slam upgrade, so Grimmy taps out. I assume that this is 1-1. But I did not see the first game. Why drop Gaunts when you can drop Miasma? Because you need to research Miasma. And that's difficult. Isn't Mixu supposed to play Celestial, by the way? I don't know. Did he play Celestial last week? No, Grimmy played Celestial last week. So I think Grimmy's supposed to be playing Celestial here. He's not supposed to be switching races, but, you know, that's okay. At least from my perspective. I actually can't say whether that's okay or not. But Mixu, he switched from Vanjie to Cell like 3 editions ago. Well, Mixu, yeah, but then but last week he played Vanguard against Grimmy and then left. It was Grimmy on Cell, Mixu on Vanguard last week. It wasn't this tournament, not ASC. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, I know there was no ASC last week. Whose tournament was I watching then? Let me. I'm sure you're right. I just. What am I What am I remembering then? What tournament was last week? Oh, Novea's? Yeah, Jay's saying Novea. Okay, okay, alright, I see. Oh, game friend. Oh my god. I'm trolling, I'm sorry. Mixu says we need a Molten Horizon owner. I mean, I have a version of it, but it's like it's the version that I built. I don't know. Oh, he's joining somebody's lobby. Oh, MSRM's been hosting it. They're all EU, so I'm sure that that's all good. But yeah, my mistake. I thought it was ASC last week. But then what has Gurmy been playing in ASC then? Has he been playing Infernal? Is that why he's playing Infernal here? I don't remember. On Molten Horizon, we have Mixu in the top left. Sorry, bottom left. What the fuck am I talking about? Bottom left, blue Vanguard. And in the top right, we have the red Infernal, Grimmy. He's just not playing in all editions, but Infernal when the brutes were OP. Oh, right. He hasn't been playing in the ASC in the past recent. Okay. Now this is coming back to me. Now this makes sense why I'm confused. But anyways, Molten Horizon, I believe has high yield that doesn't work for Celestial, but I didn't know this. I'm only remembering it now that I'm seeing the map. I didn't remember what Molten Horizon was until now. I forgot this map existed to be. I mean, I do remember Aurel making it. And I informed him that this Rich Illumi. I mean, I guess he didn't see it. It doesn't matter because we don't have a Celestial in this game. But the high yield would not. This high yield would not work for Celestial. Our Giga OP on new patch 2.4. Close. I was going to correct you in chat when you said 2.5, but I didn't think it was that important. But now I'm correcting you because I'm an asshole. Map standards win. I don't know. It could be fun to just have random things on every map and just have no idea what any map entails. But Grimmy going for 3 shrines before production structure. Now starting with the conclave as well. And then getting a vault. I was gonna say no vault is crazy. But Mixie here doing the same thing as last time. Fast expand into hogs. Eventually gonna have probably 7 guys on Therium here. He is overcharging for this mech bay. All the Luminite mines should give double the Vanguard IMO. Honestly, yeah. I don't know what the devs, the boys at Frostgiant are doing. Boys and gals. The fellas at Frostgiant. Double conclave for Grimmy, probably expecting more hogs this time. Or not more hogs, but more of the same hogs. Actually, he's going 2-2, so forget. He's ready for anything. He's got the double production of both production structures. Mixu now walking across with his Lancer Hog tech. Lancer Hog thing. Group. Trying to path his way to the other side of the map. Grimmy not having a single... Oh, no, now he has army units. will be able to repel this most easily with only one hog here. The storm gate is on the right hand side here. You can see that it's like kind of in a choke point here, so you've clearly got like one side that attacks it and the other side that attacks it, and it's kind of hard to attack the other team here. But the other two center storm gates are,
A storm gate has appeared.
you know, much more open area, but it's difficult to actually get there. Like, this is a Mixu-sided storm gate because it's opened to him. But Grimmy has probably have a difficult. He'd have to get here before the storm gate opened. But Grimmy, having the tribute pyre for the perma effigy, he did pull that imp to have a little base of operations. Makes you trying to snipe that effigy, realizing it's permanent and has to pull back that that hog here. This map gets really laggy after 7 minutes. I don't know why. I've never played on this map. I think I played on it once. Grimmy spreading his shroud here. It makes such a huge difference to have this forward permanent shroud. Just the hogs cannot touch, and you know, every time they engage, which, you know, they have to take these like extended engagements because they have to reload, but every time they engage, they get a curse applied to them. So it makes such a game changer. Collision budget reached, maybe? I don't think so. I don't think any of these trees are perchable. Actually, they might be. I think these rocks might be perchable. Yeah, okay, maybe it's the... Actually, I think a lot of these things are perchable. I think this is Aurel's most recent map. So he might have taken my feedback about having whatchamacallits, perches, but I haven't really played on this map myself. Mixer going up to 3 bases. On 3 mech bay production here. Moving the hogs across the map to try to clear out this perma effigy bastion that Grimmy has set up at one of the storm gates. Grimmy not in a location to kind of defend that. He's kind of walking across the map here. This map has a very large open center. You kind of need to open up these rocks, but it's very difficult to do in-game if you don't have Vulcans and you don't have Magmadons. I don't think these are the fancy ones that Matt Parino has set up where you can just attack them. They are the base game ones. But Mixu jumping in here on the 3rd. The Greater Shrine is tier 2. Grimmy's Shrine is at the exposed 3rd, but Grimmy also on the other side of the map getting a lot of damage done here. Mixu opting to pull back and defend. This buzzsaw turret is staying alive. It doesn't quite go down. Just enough servos there to keep it alive. Where did this tribute pyre come from? How does he always have an imp with him for forward shroud? But anyways, this is I don't know who's gonna win this. I don't have enough experience with IVV here in the current patch, but as long as he keeps applying curse, I think this will be very even. I mean, he's killing a lot of the hogs. Favorite does go down. That's a nice snipe from Mixu. But there's a lot of shroud here. Grimmy has some units reinforcing. He kind of probably is good to like split up this army here. The rally is going for the tribute pyre. Some of these units are going for the lancers. He's also trying to target down the hogs here. No harassment happening elsewhere. It is mainly just this fight. Perma effigy down just at the last second there. But Grimmy ending up losing this fight, losing the critical mass. The hogs are going to pursue the last remnants of Grimmy's army here. This is dangerous for Mixu. It's not a permanent effigy, but Grimmy getting attacked here. Mixu sieging up to zone away those harbingers. Mixu aiming to take a 4th base here. A little bit preoccupied. Grimmy going around the side. He has a lot of money here. Taking his own 4th base. Taking more than 3 bases on this map is a little bit hard. A little bit difficult. This is an Aurel map. Yep, I noticed some Aurel maps are 10 times the file size of regular maps. What is Aurel doing to his maps? This map has 170% pathing budget. It's probably the trees and the rocks. thinking about it. Fuse SC2. Hi, game friend. Could you please let me know if there's a place where celestial build orders are documented? I don't think so. At least I haven't done any Oh, the sky. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. The Sky Hunters take out the Harbinger just out of that Stormgate reward. So Grimmy not in a great location here. He's adding on 3 conclaves on his already 6 conclaves. He just needs more gaunts to defeat these hogs here. Making Hellborn for the eventual Weavers. I mean the eventual Vulcans, but the Vulcans aren't even in production. So I mean, Grimmy, for Celestial build orders, Grimmy has like one on his. He has at least one on his channel, his YouTube channel. Grimmy Stormgate is the name of it. But otherwise, I don't know if anything's really documented anywhere. You could check out, you know, the Discord, but I don't know. I haven't looked. Grimmy taking his 5th base. Guillotine said, HOI is mono battling Aurel with Medtex. HOI did say he was going to do that. I'm missing this little bit of harassment here that Grimmy is doing. Able to keep Mixu on 3 base economy, even though Mixu's going up to 5 bases. He does have... He's adding on... Well, he just has the 1 hangar bay, actually. He's adding on his machine lab somewhere. Oh, I thought this was a mech bay. That's the machine lab. But, yeah. Mixu making the long trek across this middle of the map area. Oh, game friend. Oh, JXP. And no problem, Fuse. No problem, no problem. Yeah, Mixu. I mean, Grimmy going up to 6 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 bases. 2 Mixus. Oh, Grimmy. Non-stop harassment. Oh, Grimmy having the pull out of there. Stormgate spawning on the left side, right where Mixu's army is, but Grimmy is doing a gaunt run by, just a gaunt walk by, not even, or I don't know what the Grimmy's calling it, the gaunt run or something. Mixu trying to figure out where this Harbinger went. A lot of dead space on this map. Harbinger actually just was sitting around there. Now the engagement is going to move over to this Stormgate on the left side, but Grimmy is doing harassment on all fronts. Mixu able to defend that with lances on the right side. This fight over here is a lot of guys fighting each other and the Stormgate. This is a very janky area to fight because everyone's going to be hitting the Stormgate. Grimmy pulling these guys away probably because I'm not sure. But he has the Harbinger here on the front lines. Mixu's like very close to taking the Stormgate, but crazy Magmadon running in, getting a couple stomps. No stun on that Magmadon though. Grimmy has a lot of gaunts. He has, you know, I think enough gaunts to fight this. It's a very interesting Stormgate location because these guys keep getting leashed away. To fight the army. Some of them fight the army, some of them fight the gate. Mixu struggling for money here, not having a lot of money. But he's adding on Graven. He's getting the Hedgehog upgrade now. Adding on a med tech as well. Getting Vulcans. But Grimmy has a lot of miasma stuff. He's also getting the miasma tech upgrade, which is going to do a lot to these hedgehogs as long as there are no med techs yet. He's about to cast miasma, surely. Now casting miasma in that choke point. Looking like neither player is going to take this Stormgate. Uh-oh, Sticky Bomb's doing quite a bit of damage to the Gaunts because the Gaunts just don't have a lot of life. They have 75 HP. But there's a ton of curse being applied to Mixu's entire army. He doesn't quite have the medtechs for... Well, he does have the medtech. He does have the nanoswarm tech to get a little bit more sustained. But Grimmy has a lot of Hexens here. Has a lot of banked up energy. Going to be casting miasma on all these guys. He's going to lose a lot of these Hexen... Or, well, a couple of them. He lost a couple Hexen. But this is looking spicy for Mixu here. Making a stand at his base here. Miasma casted on everything, but Nanoswarm should do a good job of mitigating that. Doesn't quite look like there's enough medtechs for Nanoswarm. So it you know, would be worse with Exos. but Mixu coming out on top of this fight, I would attribute to him having mech instead of bio here. But Grimmy going along the right side, rallying his entire army along the right side to do some more damage. Pretty even game so far. Grimmy dealing some economic damage to those guys. Weaver's getting caught out in the map, rallied across from these couple production structures. Actually, I'm not sure where the Weavers came from. There's no conclave on the left side. They just path that direction in that way. But Mixu has a small blob of hogs against the Infernal Horde. It's looking Horde with a D at the end. It's looking grimmer for Mixu here, and a little bit not so grim for Grimmy. On the bright side for Mixu, Grimmy does not have energy on his Hexen anymore. He does cast this one last miasma, and I don't think he has enough for any more. So Mixu will be able to clean up this this fight here. But in exchange for losing this base down here, unfortunately, because Grimmy did split up his army, and Mixu focused it all around the Stormgate. Grimmy's rally, unfortunately, this map has difficult rallying patterns. Just because of this map has very long tubes. I would say I would describe it as. But Mixu opting not to defend his structures here, going for the Stormgate instead. Grimmy making his way over, now attacking into Mixu's army. Mixu does have a lot of Nanoswarm applied, but a little bit of Miasma doing quite a bit of damage here, but it's not really looking like enough. Grimmy not quite able to stabilize his army. Mixu is broke as hell at the moment, but Grimmy, Mr. Moneybags you might call him, has a lot of money in the bank, just needs a little bit more production, needs a little bit more critical mass of units here. Mixu taking the Stormgate, and he's going to power up his Vulcans here. So he's got big Vulcans for 900 HP, and they attack a little bit faster. Was this like a third faster? HYY so base. Is HYY winning? I'm sure he would win with the mass medtech. Graven Sticky Bombs coming in, doing huge damage, huge slows to Grimmy's army here. Grimmy not quite able to cast Miasma on any of this, losing all the Hexens with full energy. Mixu doing quite a lot. Oh, the Flimps are coming in, as Grimmy calls them. Every imp turning into Flimps here, right on top of Mixu's army. Unfortunately for Grimmy, these Vulcans are invulnerable, unable to be killed. I have a ping. Why did why did HIY ping me? We want game friend? Huh? I'm giving walkover. Wait, oh, is Snoxtar FFing? Is that what is that that's what WO means, right? Anyways, focus on the game. Mixu pushing into Grimmy's base. Grimmy going through his money bank. He has spent all his money. Mixu stabilizing on the economic front. Grimmy trying to play this like Cell, just taking more and more bases. But he's gonna lose his greater shrine here, which is no bueno. And now Grimmy has to re-tech up. Hasn't quite started that anywhere. Grimmy, oh, the Flimps getting a lot of good connections here. They're continuing to go on. This, oh my goodness, gets a lot of good damage here, but Mixu still has a critical mass of units. Grimmy not looking like he's able to stabilize here as the Infernal player. Grimmy upgraded his natural into the tier 2 shrine, using flimps to just continuously get a lot of... Oh, that's a huge flimp damage there. Oh, dude, this Vulcan will never die. These big Vulcans, they have so much HP, 1,000 HP after being rank 1. That's crazy. But anyways, Mixu now getting the 2.5x, 2.4x on the Luminite here. Grimmy giving it his best shot, trying to get as much value as he can out of these flame imps. Unfortunately for him, Mixu has every base on the map. He's also, like I briefly mentioned, he's discovered the high yield, so he's got insane amounts of Luminite here. The flame imps making the charge. Sticky Bomb gets a couple of those backline imps. Oh my god, the Vulcan's shredding through all these poor imps before Flame Imp is able to come online. And it's looking quite grim for the Grimster. He's building more iron vaults. He's got some money in the bank. GG is called from the Grimster. Mixu, hard fought victory, takes it 2-1. Reverse sweep, I think. I wasn't here for the first game. Snox forfeited, he for UIP up. I was reading chat, I did not understand why did he forfeit? Is he just going to sleep? I guess he doesn't have a holiday tomorrow. Like us Americans do. I love flimps, but wish they were fleens without time to life. Like, you want them to run faster? Sad. Yeah, I didn't understand Aurel's response. It's about points in the end that becomes your seeds in the grand final. I don't understand why that hasn't, like, sure, but we're not. He should have forfeited your seeds. Well, I mean, I'm not. It's not. I wouldn't blame Stockstar, right? Because he gets the points for this. Right. I can understand giving Snox the points. Oh, game for each translate that to Polish to translate that back to English? What? Oh, to understand what he was saying for it's about points in the end that become your seeds in grand final. I mean, okay. I think that's fair. Okay, so it's MSR MHYY, and then you guys are in your game, but Bayo's casting that. So I think I'm probably done for today then. Okie dokie. Thank you all for watching. See you, Gamer. Thanks for the stream. Bye bye, Turla. Thank you for watching.